Hello, welcome back to another episode of the Chronicles of Sovik. So, we are still in Zuldazar, no quest done whatsoever. All I've done since the last recording is go to the miner trainer to learn mining, the fishing trainer to learn fishing, to move that out of his way. I've gone to the cooking trainer to learn cooking. I have gone to dual crafting, mining, cooking, fishing, and I think that's it. So I've learned all of those. I've went and caught a few fish. By a few, I mean, what's that, 13 fish altogether. So I went and caught them just to practice my fishing, which seemed to be fine. And that is it. So we're still the same level as what we were before. And then just had a little bit of a bimble around. So just to get the fish professions done, because as soon as we head into Voldun, then that's us. You know, we need to get the professions done for the mining and bits and pieces before we head down there. So let's see what we need to do. So discrete discussions. We've read this before. We need to get 3 enforcers questions. So let's go and find these guys. Okay, so the first one looks like he's down here. Enforcer Sakal. Whatever you need, make it quick. What can you tell me about General Jack Rosette?
Do you have a death wish?
Do you have a death wish? The General have eyes and ears everywhere. So that's one done. Let's carry on down the steps. Enforcer Gortok.
What is your business here?
I have little time for idle chatter. What can you tell me about the General? Okay, so that's now 2 of 3.
Trying to get sent to the Suns?
Let's carry on going down. Enforcer Dakanji.
I do not ask questions.
Okay, 3 of 3 done. That's all we need to do. So we need to find someone willing to talk now. Where do we go from here? Let's have a look. Over this direction. Oh, an assassin.
There is a price on your head.
Nope, that's because I've got my fishing abilities on. He's dead. Take his mount back up again.
Hey, you.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey, you. Yes, you. Are you one's been asking around about the General? Blackguard Karja. You're going to make more enemies than allies asking questions like that around here. So 2,800 experience, 7 gold. Rumours of exile. Talanji sent you, didn't she? The princess needs to know that it is no longer safe to ask such questions so openly. Warguard Rakira spoke out and no one has heard from her since. Rumour has it she was exiled of Voldun, which is where we want to go. So follow Blackguard Karja. And there is a neck item here, which is a 73% upgrade, which is very nice. I'll certainly accept that quest.
Walk with me, but let's try to avoid drawing any attention. Warguard Harakira was my commander, the best 1B city has ever seen. She told me she was close to proving that General Jack Rosette is a traitor to the crown, but I haven't heard from her since. Whatever she uncovered was enough to earn her a trip to
the trip to the desert is where we want to go. Lots of sweet ore over there, which we can use to make some of our do some dual crafting with.
As you can see, there are still some of us who believe the same.
Okay, that is a very straightforward quest. Walking down a flight of stairs. We will not let Rakira and whatever she knows be lost to the sands. We get our necklace, Chain of Exemption, into the dunes. Whatever Rakira uncovered, it was important enough to earn her a death sentence to the sands. We must head into Voldun to find her. We cannot let whatever she knows about Jack Rosette die with her in the dunes. So quest objective is to fly into the deserts of Voldun and search for Warguard Rakira. So we'll accept that. Let's jump on our little pterodactyl.
Rakira won't last long in the sands.
Both of us on the same one. Let's equip the necklace which we got, which is great. Throw that into the discard pile.
As long as we stay in the air and out of sight, we shouldn't have too much trouble.
Okay, so when I talk about Voldun beforehand, if you are a miner, I would recommend this as a great place as a start off, because you kind of start over in this area over here somewhat. And there's loads of ore around here, a really good little loop. So if you've got a profession which involves mining, you've just arrived in BFA for the first time and need to go and do one of the zones, this is a very good one to do. It is supposedly a little bit more difficult than the others. That
Let's keep
I
flying
don't
and
find
hope we
particularly
don't find
difficult.
out.
It's quite good. Alright, let's keep closing these down. We're going to be picking up loads and loads of rares as we sort of fly over, so I'll try and ignore these. This is part of my one of my add-ons, Silver Dragon, which pings them up. I think I've muted it as well. Okay, we're over the tar pits.
Up ahead, I see the pass. Fly low and keep an eye out for any sign of Rakira.
We're making good progress. We're almost in there already.
We're nearing the Sethrak Empire.
The Serpent Men? I thought they hid mostly beneath the dunes.
It appears their presence has grown.
So it has. Let's head west and avoid any unnecessary conflict.
It might be too late for that.
We need to speed things up. The king has
Okay, there's a little
lured
bit of a cutscene here.
That could pose a problem.
You do your part, General, and I will do mine. Trespassers! You will die in these dunes!
Everyone, break ranks! Make your way to safety! Get as far from these snakes as you can!
Okay, so the quest is complete.
Let us make it suffer.
We find ourselves in the Shrouded Hollow,
You still alive in there?
caged up,
Good with that weapon of yours?
no way
I'm
of
all
getting
out of
out.
potions, and there's a whole lot of Sethrak between me and my wagon. If you're willing to fight, I could sure use some
Well, we've
help.
just been released by Nisha.
Today
speak
is a
to
good
her.
day to fight.
Into the dunes. These snake men will pay for what they've done to my home. 5,692 experience and 14 gold from our new friend. Let's complete that. And that's us up to level 37. Armed and ready. You must be special if the Sethrak didn't kill you right away. Either that or you'd fetch a good price at the slave market. Don't worry though, we're getting out of here. I have a wagon at the entrance but no weapon to fight with. Luckily it seems that the Sethrak have plenty, so we need to choose a weapon for Nisha. So let's accept that quest.
Winds at your back.
Let's
Swords
give
in your
her
hands.
the scimitar.
Nice choice.
Nice
I can
choice, I
work
can
with
work with that.
My people will be
Using
free.
their own weapons against them, I like it. It's 15 gold, 5,800 experience.
Let's hunt
I'm
some
ready,
Sethrak.
let's hunt some Sethrak.
Volpera are
So,
stronger
2
than
quests from Nisha, answering their attacks. The Sethrak's attacks on our burrows cannot go unanswered. They need to learn that not all within the desert will give up so easily. The only thing the Sethrak understand is blood, so that's the language we'll use to teach them. Nisha pauses and looks at you, skeptical that you understood her. I'm saying we need to kill the Sethrak hat, all of them. Quest objectives: kill Sethrak in the abandoned burrows. Seems straightforward, let's accept that. Dressed for battle. Kiro's the leader of my caravan. He's always been far too passive. I warned him we needed to make a preemptive strike against the Sethrak, but he insisted that we keep our heads down and continue to quietly do business. Look where that got us. Our caravan was completely unprepared for their attack. Now I'm ready to fight for what's ours, but I'm not exactly dressed for battle. Help me scavenge some suitable equipment here among our enemies. We will use their own tools against them, so we need to help Nisha find a war banner, a helmet and some explosives. And we get the choice of rewards from this. We get some item level 41 gloves. Wrists, which aren't as good as what we've got at the moment. And we also get some hand wraps, which are 1 item level better, but probably the wrong secondary stats. We're looking really at, say, maybe haste, mastery, critical strike over versatility, but we'll accept that anyway.
Make them fear you.
Okay, and it looks like, is there a treasure chest over there? No, but there is some storm silver ore, so let's go and dig that out. That's probably what I saw on there. Okay, we get 3 storm silver ore from that, 1,400 experience. So storm silver is currently going for, on my realm, 5 gold exactly, which is pretty good. I'm sure it says there's a treasure chest. What's this icon up here? Rachel's flute in the cave. What's this? Or whatever it is, I cannot see it. Very bizarre. Right. Okay. So that's that done. I'll just check my recording. That's working fine. Okay, let's crack on with this then. So we just discovered some folk up there. Let's head back out. So the yellow diamond's pointing in this direction. It's always a good idea where we need to go. We seem to have a friend with us. So if he's going to start killing things, that might make things very easy for us as well. But so far, that's in any enemies. So the first thing we've got straight ahead is the stolen Volpera banner. Let's just tag that mob. Let's grab that Volpera banner. Loot him. We get some Tide Spray linen from him. Yeah, I'm just looking to come quickly tag enemies with someone who's a lot higher level than we are. There's nothing up here, so back down this way. This is the Sethrak's skull, the helmet we needed.
The Volpera are anything but weak. They will fear
Just
us.
got that Skycaller, that Sethrak. Let's loot him. Right, back down this path. Again, we're just following this shaman. Can we just mount up so it can make things a bit quicker? Probably. Here is the explosives.
These Sethrak will pay for what they've done to our home.
Okay, so we can hand this one in now. Dress for battle. Now ready for a real challenge. So let's grab the hand wraps. They look the closest to an upgrade. In fact, they might actually be an upgrade. Plans for attack. Before we attacked, I had a plan to take the fight to the Sethrak. It was devised with flawless intel. I know because I gathered the information myself. I surveyed their entire compound and created a map based on my findings. My plan relies on that map, but it's now in the hands of Fangcaller Shruka, the brute who's leading this assault on my home. Help me kill her so I can take back what's mine. To recover from Nisha's attack plans from Fangcaller Shruka. 7,000 experience. Nice healthy chunk. So I'm guessing she's down here, where all these guys are waiting. I can't see her. At least we're getting some grisly trophies for these guys.
Scavenging for supplies and trading where we can.
Oh, there she is.
You cannot stop the faithless empire!
Let's go for the rotations. I know we've got some other people with us as well. I'm trying to fight properly. Nisha's attack plans.
Today is a good day to
Plans for attack. My plan for attack is both detailed and dangerous. Here we go. These plans will be our key to taking the fight to the Sethrak. 7,000 experience for that.
Swords in your head.
Now we still need to kill some more Sethrak. In fact, we need to kill 6 more. kind of still just about in a bowl at the moment. If we go down there, we kind of lose
I'm
our
ready.
Volpera.
Let's hunt some Sethrak.
Let's go back up this way. We'll keep her with us, this NPC, just so she can help out with fighting. Okay, so there's no Volpera in there, so there must be over Volpera. Sethrak in there. There we go, there's a cave there, the Sethrak aggressor. We don't need to kill that boss again. That's one thing for certain.
Stop the faithless empire!
The Sethrak would come for us soon enough. We could have been prepared. Finally, listen.
These two Sethraks will put us up to
My
9
people will be
killed.
free.
Grab these two again. That's 11.
The others made it to safety.
Again, we've been joined by somebody else, which I'm not going to argue too much about. Let's kill these two. That's what we need. Okay, so that's all the Sethrak killed. Let's speak to Nisha again, hand that with him. Their blood flows down the dunes back to their fortress. The Sethrak will think twice before attacking our burrows again. 5,800 experience of that. An explosive exit. Alright, Sovik, I think it's time we made a run for it. Hopefully my wagon's still nearby. I'll steer us to our hideaway. I just need you to lob explosives onto any Sethrak who are brave enough to follow us. So find Nisha's wagon and ride it to safety, and we get a choice of 2 weapons, which we'll look at once we've done the quest. So I'm very conscious we're in an area where these Sethrak are going to be spawning. We don't want to like fight more than we need to. So let's get out of here. Down to the yellow triangle, or the yellow diamond again. And this looks like it.
Right where I left it.
Right where I left it. So we jump on the wagon.
Hang on. This is gonna be a
Here
wild
is our
ride.
volatile potion. Blasts the target with volatile liquid,
Looks
dealing
like we have
fire
company.
damage.
Light 'em up.
So I guess we just click on it like that. And there we go. We just needed to hit once, it looks like. Throw another one in for good measure. Okay.
I think we're in
5
the
on
clear.
them.
Great
Can we
work
kill
back there.
anything else? No, that's kind of us. Potion's gone.
The hideaway
Right,
should
and that's
be
us
up ahead.
escaped.
We'll be safe there. For a while at least.
Looks like a very rickety old wagon.
Nisha, thank
Here
the
we are,
sands
we're at the
you're safe.
Volpera hideaway.
I always find a way. Is this another survivor?
So let's go and chat to
may
this
not
guy,
survive
Kiro, who's the one we need to hand
wounds
this
are
into.
severe.
An explosive exit. This is the troll you flew in with, is it not? She lives for now. Oh, there we go. Blade Guard Cadger's laying here. Okay, so choose your reward. We either get the Fangcaller's Staff, which is very similar to what we got at the moment. In fact, it's got 1 haste and versatility instead of mastery, or we could go for a one-handed weapon. Well, we need to go for a two-handed weapon. That makes more sense. Let's complete that. and we get the achievement progress unlikely allies, which is the first stage in the Voldun storyline, which is great, which means we're on track. Okay, 2 more quests for us. So Kiro's got one called Restorative Venom. Mira here found your friend in the dunes. Lightning strike nearly killed her. It might still without treatment. The wasps within the grove have a painful sting, but their venom also have restorative properties. I can extract what I need from their glands. With an ample amount of venom, we should be able to soothe your friend's wounds. So we need to collect 15 sand stinger venom glands. I don't know why I mounted up. I didn't even click anything. Let's accept that. And then Mira, another Volpira, freshly squeezed. Is this troll a friend of yours? I'm so glad Kiro let me keep her. He's a bit wary of outsiders, but he's a great healer. She'll wake up, I promise, but when she does, she'll be thirsty. The sands are short on water, but you're in luck. The grove that surrounds this camp is filled with prickle vines. You wouldn't want to eat the flesh, but the liquid inside can quench any thirst. Just give them a good squeeze to collect their juices. We need to collect 8 prickle vine juice. So let's accept that. Right, let's have a look at this weapon that we just picked up. Okay, so we know the hands are not as good, which is fine. Let's tuck that away there. And the weapon is very close. It says for Creeper Claws a 3% upgrade, so we'll keep that as it is. Right, so this ore we'll stash over here because we're going to keep that, and the Tide Spray we'll put over there. I dare say we're actually going to pick a lot of Tide Spray up. Right. What's the lag here at the moment? Latency's fairly high, so I think that's why I'm having a few issues. Okay, so we've got a flight path up here, so let's grab that.
Got anything for me?
That's the Flight Master. We've got a Battle Pet trainer up there as well. What else have we got in this area that's worth looking at?
Got anything for
Order.
me?
So this is the one that sells all the stuff which requires rep.
One day at a time.
Any of it at the moment. We've got an innkeeper. We don't need to worry about that. We'll keep our home at the Great Seal.
Hi there.
We have got some very standard goods there, and that is it. So let's move on and start looking at the quests. We need to head pretty much straight down this path, I believe. So let's head down here. And we've actually got another quest here called Vivi. So
Do you have any news?
Missing business. Poor little Coda has been in quite the tizzy since his friends vanished. I found him here out cold after a sting from one of those awful wasps. Just a tiny bit of our sand stinger remedy got Coda right up though. Take some with you and keep an eye out for other little ones out there. So we need to rescue 7 sable polecats.
Be quick.
Okay.
Be clever.
Didn't say there was any reward for that, but when you hover on it, it says looks like there's a battle pet Poda. So what's this? What do we need a loose rock for? I'm guessing to throw at something. Okay, we didn't really need to throw that. Obviously, being ranged attacks, we can just pull them anyway. You can see some Storm Silver Ore over there as well, so we'll grab that. Okay. Sand Stinger Venom Glands, which is very good. So we've got 1 of 2 of 15. So we need a few of them. Let's grab that Storm Silver Ore. Okay, so we still don't need the loose rocks, but we do need these polecats. If we see one of these, we just click on it. The sable polecat revived. Using a remedy on that. That's fairly straightforward. Can we use that again after someone else has used it? Yeah, we can. So these are the prickle vine juices that we need. Let's help this guy out. So it benefits us as well. We get 3 venom glands for that one. He's out of range. Let's grab this one. How many glands we get around? We're up to 7 of 15 now, which is great. Let's head down here. There's another sable polecat. There's so many things in this area, you're just tripping over some of the quest things that you need. Some more of this prickle vine juices down here. There's another polecat. Again, we don't. All these rocks glisten. We don't actually need these rocks. They're of no benefit whatsoever to us. Grab that. Another polecat. There's two of us on this. I think that see back there. Shaman. He's helping us as well. Grab this one. Grab that polecat. Okay, he's pulled a few, which is fine. Make sure we get the health funnel, sorry. Okay, that's a few of them killed. That was useful. And we picked up some armour there. We'll have a look at that in a second. So many people questing up here. It's great. Okay, let's revive this polecat. Okay, that's 6 of 7. This will be the 6th of 8 pickled vine juice. Can we get him before he goes? Yes, just tagged him just in time. Which is cool. Okay, that's all of the venom we need, so we don't need to kill any more. Rescue that, revive that polecat. That's the last polecat we need. So we need one more prickle vine juice. Let's help him out over there, because there's a prickle vine juice over there as well. Let's grab that. Let's loot him. Oh, we didn't need any more stuff, and that's us done. So back to the Volpera hideout via this little battle pet kind of guy. Looked like there was some treasure up there actually. Okay, probably could do with avoiding all those mobs. So here's Vivi.
Hi there.
Oh, thank goodness. We'll have to keep these little guys away from anything with a big mean stinger out there. Man, I'm going to be busy. If you could protect Kodo's little brother, that would help us a lot. This is Poda, so we get Poda the battle pet. Let's have a quick look at him. Okay, it's quite a cute little chap. Let's complete the quest and grab him.
Don't die out there.
And then let's learn Poda. Not a wash with battle pets, so that's another one to the pile, which is fantastic. Oh, we didn't get a chance to tag that one. Okay, so this piece of gear we got, which is a Stormforged Sabbatons of the Aurora, is a plate piece worth 1,300 on my auction house, although that was 4.5 hours ago, and with a reasonable sell rate. So again, that's a decent find. We'll try and list it up for a bit and see what we can get. If we work on the 10% basis, put it on for say 150, that might go quite quickly. There is a treasure chest up there, but let's go and hand these in first of all. So first of all to Mira. Do you have a juice? Your friend will be thirsty when she wakes up. Here we go. 5,800 experience for that.
Don't die
And
out there.
then for Kiro, we've got the Sand Stinger Venom Gland. Kiro quickly inspects the glands. These should work well. Another 5,800 experience. A balm to calm. As promised, here is a balm that should remedy your companion's injuries. Apply it liberally to any bits of exposed flesh. Its effect should be felt immediately. So we've got to use the restorative balm on the Blade Guard Karja. So let's just, I'm guessing, click on her, and then click on this. And there we go. Sovik, is that you? Where are we?
Is that you?
And let's speak
Where
to her.
are we?
Did these creatures come to our aid? The last thing I remember, we were flying over the Sethrak Empire. There was a blinding flashlight before things went dark. So we get 2,900 experience from that, and we level up. So we're now up to level 38. We've learned a new spell called Shadow Fury, which stuns all enemies within 8 yards for 3 seconds, which they're plonked down in here, which is great. We've got 3 more quests pop up. Searching for survivors. It is good to see you are safe, but what are the others? Have they been lost to the sands? You need to head back to the crash site and see if the others are survived. I will ask around and see if these fox people can tell us anything about Rakira. So we need to search for survivors near the crash site.
The sands are
Kiro's got a
no
quest.
one deserves.
Nisha told me you came here in search of an exile, one named Rakira. We don't know her, but we might be able to help you find her. You help us and we help you. Deal? We survive by scavenging. We trade what we find, but the Sethrak that raided our burrows made away with many of our knickknacks. I always knew they were ruthless, but never imagined they'd be so greedy. Take back what the Sethrak have taken, and I'll see that you're provided safe passage through the dunes. So we need to collect 6 knickknacks from the Sethrak within the Serpent's Maw. So let's accept that. So it's a mouthful that is. And then Mira's got a quest. Secrets in the sand. I found this journal buried in the sand. Kiro tried to toss it in the fire. Our wagon has no space for a diary, Mira. What practical use does it have? Don't tell him I said so, but I think it's fascinating. Can you imagine what kinds of secrets it holds? Quite a few pages are missing, but I bet you can recover them out on the dunes. So we've got to recover the journal's missing pages. So again, 5,900 experience. So in terms of so that's roughly about 6,000 experience a pop. And we get, our experience bar at the moment is 73,000. So we're looking at roughly about 12 quests, 13 quests to level up. Okay, let's mount up. And we're heading down the hill. They kind of all seem to be in the same place. So let's head over towards number 3. They're more of a spot location. Let's crack on. Alright, we don't need to kill any of them. We don't need to kill him. So again, if we don't need to kill something, we'll try and give it a wide berth. You know, the days of us in Duskwallow Marsh one-hitting things with our corruption or agony are over. So we'll kind of give that a bit of a miss. Okay, so we're now in the Brine Basin. Do we need to kill these ones? No. So again, I'm kind of following the yellow diamond. And there is Girona. Looks like, sorry, that's Girona, Blade Guard Girona. He's unfortunately dead. Let's head up this way. Now we do need to kill these guys because they've got the knickknacks. One dead. Okay, that's one knick-knack. Right, we've got some quests down here as well. It's probably worth grabbing them before we go any further.
Need something?
A meal for birds. I don't know why I agreed to this. We weren't supposed to be scavenging. Kiro gave me specific instructions to head to the basin and feed the buzzards. I can't go back to camp until they eat. But I'm not heading into that basin while the Sethrak are still swarming. Have you ever fed a buzzard? It's easy, I promise. You kill it, they eat it. That simple. Kill wildlife within the brine basin so Makaro's buzzards can eat. So let's accept that.
Surviving means being resourceful.
Another Volpera here called Neri.
What did you bring me?
Called Aided Escape. The Sethrak may be strong, but we're quick. Well, at least Mikara and I are. We just barely made it back to the wagon with our tails attached. The others weren't so lucky, I guess. We've been waiting a while and still no sign of them. If you're headed into the thick of it, would you mind looking for our friends? We need to free Hikasi and Kip from within the Serpent's Maw, and we get 2 different items of that, which we'll look at once we complete it.
Being resourceful.
Okay, so that's accepted as well. Are we still roughly in the same area? Yeah. Okay, so let's kind of head up there. What I want to do before I do anything though is unplug this mouse, because some of my buttons aren't working on this. So let me just do this. Right, mouse fixed. All the buttons seem to be working on this now, which is good. So let's mount up. It looks like there's some fighting going on over here. If there's any fighting, it's something we want to be getting involved in. And there we go. We found Kit anyway. So that's one.
No deal to be made?
We still need to kill these guys. Right, there you go. Mouse is working. I can actually use button 4, which I couldn't do a little while ago. Okay, we need one more person who I'm guessing is down here. There's Tarkaj found. Covered with fresh blood, this blade has seen recent battle. With no corpse nearby, it appears whoever wielded it managed to escape. Is there anything we need to get down in this area? Let's have a look at the map. I don't think so. Let's head back out. This cave. Let's head down over here towards this yellow diamond, because that's where we need to be going for our next guy. Now again, there's plenty of enemies around here, which we need to kill some of anyway. Right, there is the little bob hero we need. Finish him off quite quickly. We get a torn painting. That's one of the knickknacks. Okay, and that's Hikari rescued, which is great. Still need to kill these guys. So let's start killing some of these Sivrak. Okay, another one done. Got another knickknack, which is great. Let's grab this one as well. That might be, hopefully this might be the last one we need of these subjects. Faithless Flayer. Okay. And there we go. That's all the knickknacks got. Okay, so what else do we need? We need feed these buzzards. And they wanted for wildlife, didn't they? I don't know what he was there. Crowlusk, and I put up a fairly good fight. Get a little bit close, he was slightly out of range. Hellfire. Try and keep him tip top. Are these buzzards? Oh, they are feeding, that's good. Okay, let's try one of these smaller creatures off. I don't think it needs to be necessarily the large ones we're after. Yep, that counted as well. That's fine. Saltstone Crowlusk again. Crowlusk. Ah, some ore. Let's grab that. Let's kill this wine beetle here. So what do we need? We need 3 more wildlife kills for the buzzards. So 2 more. And we still need these pages of this diary. Johnson Painting over there. We don't need to kill 2. Let's get this one over here. He should do the job. That's the buzzard's done. The buzzard's quest. and another grizzly trophy to add to the collection. Still not at 250 yet. Okay, let's go and head back and hand these ones in. Again, still none of these pages of this. I don't know where these are supposed to be. No, I did do this a long time ago. I kind of remember them kind of just laying. We don't need to fight you. Kind of laying around on the floor. Okay, have we escaped him, or is he still charging? He's fairly determined, so let's kill him off. He's done. Okay, let's speak to Neri first.
Need something?
So, aided escape. Thanks, Sovik, we owe you our lives. So we've got the choice of reward. The Last Wind Sandals, which is a 31% upgrade, or the Last Wind Cord, which is a 42% upgrade. So it's going to have to be the 42%. So let's take that.
The dunes have everything.
We get 5,900 experience for that as well. And before we forget, let's just equip that belt. Tuck the old one up there. And then Mikaro, a meal for birds. I don't think I've ever seen these buzzards so I can't even pronounce that word. Sated. How much did you feed them exactly? Doesn't matter. You saved my tail for sure.
Be quick.
Okay. So we got 5,900 experience for that one as well as 15 gold, which is great. Okay, so where are we now? We still need to find these journal pages, and then that is it. So let's see if we can find these. Where does it say these are? Can we expand this? Yeah, we can. Okay, so we're kind of in the middle there somewhere, so I'm guessing they're just going to be laying around. Anything over top of brow of this hill? Nothing so far. Oh, there you go. They actually do show up as a yellow dot when you get close.
I write this as I sit in a cage with a dozen other exiles, traveling to the sands where we will
So we
live
just
out
need to look
our
at the map a
days,
little bit.
however numbered they may be. The air, heavy
I saw it
with
actually
heat,
on the map, a mini-map,
tells
before I
me
saw it
we're close.
actually with my eyes. There's another one. Though someone else looks like they're trying to collect these as well. Page 2.
The sun has set across the dunes,
Looks like there's another. No,
providing
that's
some
a
relief from the
it's an
heat
ore,
that has made
which we're not that
many
interested in
delirious.
right now.
In a sun-stricken stupor, one among us began rambling about a temple to the south
Nice bit of
that
parkour
welcomes
there.
exiles. I doubt he will make it through the night.
Okay, so we're kind of back where we picked those quests up from. Let's maybe go back in the middle of this brine basin. Yeah, we're kind of at the area here. There's another page.
Assassins
That's free.
sent by Jack Rosette attacked
Right, one
our
more
camp
left.
in the middle of the night.
Just kind
Unarmed
of hug
and
this
befuddled by
left-hand
sleep,
side up here.
we were unable
The
to
eastern
defend
side.
ourselves. I fought off the traitors, but it was too late. The survivors...
And there we go. Actually on the way back, so let's grab this last page. And that's 4
I
4.
won't survive much longer without food or water. After traveling in circles for most of the day.
So let's go and hand these ones in. So Blade Guard
What can I do
Kaja.
for you?
Searching for survivors. Joanna knew the risk when she agreed to enter the sands, but I still can't help but feel responsible for her death. I can only hope that Tarjak somehow made his way to safety. So 5,900 experience. And we've got the journal pages. This is Rakira's handwriting. I know it anywhere. So 5,900
Go
for that one as
carefully.
well. Okay, so Kiro's got a quest for us.
Speak free.
You help us and we help you deal. So we've got the knickknacks for him. You're more resourceful than you look. So 5,900 experience for that one.
Ready the wagon
Okay,
and be
another
prepared to
quest
pick up
from
supplies.
Blade Guard
Our
Kaja.
new allies
The
can
War
ride
Guard's
along
Trail.
and continue their
Rakira's journal suggests that she
time
moved
to put
south.
Nisha's
It's the
plan
only
into
lead
action.
we have.
The Seth
Mira
Rack
is
will
headed
never
that
see us
way
coming.
and has invited us to travel with her. These Volpira know the desert better than any troll I've ever met. Our chances of survival are highest if we travel together, so we need to travel with Mira's caravan in search of War Guard Rakira. So let's accept that. 2,900 experience in doing that quest. So how do we do it? I guess we have to talk to Mira.
Better than anyone.
Dolly and Dot are strong and dependable. They'll get us to where we need to go. We're ready to leave.
Never safe to travel
So
alone.
we jump.
Our wagons don't always do well on the ancient troll roads.
I always am. Kiro's got no reason to worry. I've had plenty of practice.
Got no loot
But
really to
you
look
might
at.
want to hold on, just in case. You keep an eye out for your friend. I'll keep my eyes on the road. Zemlon's port is to the south. Ships haven't sailed into its dockyard
So
for
there's
years.
plenty
but
of
it's
ore
still
up here,
our
as I was
best
telling you
chance of
about.
getting what Kiro and Nisha need for their attack on the
Where are
Sith
we on
Rack.
the map? Just exactly. Okay, just round here. There's some ore. Looks like there's some treasure up here as well.
Can you believe this wasteland was
So what are we
once
heading
the
for?
jewel of the Troll Empire? A jungle teeming with life. Now, whatever's left is buried beneath the sands.
How could Rakira survive in such a place?
I doubt she
So we're
could.
now in the
Most of
eastern
your kind
dunes.
can't. Well, not anymore.
I will find her, or die trying. Mira, stop the caravan. I see something up ahead. This is Rakira's shield. Where is she? What have you done to her?
Jack Rosette's to blame for this, not me.
Okay, so we found
Rakira's
Jorak.
the only reason I'm still alive.
Ah, you're looking for the War Guard. She's the only reason I'm still breathing. So that's 2,900 experience. Got 2 quests there. Groztok the Blackheart. A group of us were dropped off here and left to die. Our first night at camp, I was jolted from sleep by the gurgling cries of my fellow exiles. Jack Rosette sent assassins to our camp looking for Rakira. Their leader, Groztok, came for me, but Rakira intervened. She chased him into the dunes, and that was days ago. If you cross paths with Groztok, don't hesitate to drive a blade into his black heart. So we need to kill Groztok within Atolaman. So let's accept that.
What this exile says
And
is
we've got
true, then we
stolen
must
satchels.
investigate.
One within
But
our
use
group
caution.
spoke of a temple in
Jack
the
Rosette may
mountains
still be
that
near.
welcomes exiles, though none are permitted to enter that an offering to their lower. I would have given anything to find some solace in the wasteland, but now I have nothing, thanks to those thieving assassins. Each of us had a satchel that carried the last of our possessions. We didn't have much, but it was more than one troll would need. If you search the dunes looking for your friend, could you keep an eye out for our satchels? So we need to collect 5 weathered satchels from Sand Fury assassins. And there's 2 items there, which we'll have a look at again once we complete that quest. Is that it? Is that all we've got in this area? Yeah. So let's go and have a look up here. So we need to get 5 weathered satchels, and we need to go and kill Groztok the Blackheart. Okay, so these assassins have got the weathered satchels. I dare say we just fight our way to the top, killing these assassins. Let's grab this one.
This one be mine.
Okay, that's 2 done, and we got 2 weathered satchels. Here's another assassin up here. 2 of 2 is pretty good going. Unfortunately, it wasn't 3 of 3. Okay, there's another quest item here. Rana's Wrench. The wrench is worn from repeated use, but otherwise appears to be in good shape. Engraved on the handle is the name Rana. Deliver a wrench to Rana in the Withering Gulch. So let's grab that. Not much experience of that quest. A little bit of gold, I'm sure will give us a little bit of reputation. 3 of 5 weathered satchels. Four or 5 weathered satchels.
This one be mine.
Okay, do need to look on them. Us. Okay, so here's Groztok for Black Heart. Let's take him down quickly. Thankfully we've got someone else helping out as well. Okay, it's got quite a bit of health actually. It's not a problem. Between the 3 of us, I'm sure we can take him out, and we have. So that's him slain. And we didn't need to pick anything up from him. Now we still need to get a weathered satchel, so let's head over in this direction over here. Okay, we've got 2 of them on us, which is far from ideal. Okay, we've got to get one of the... Yeah, there we go. We've got a weathered satchel from that one. Okay, let's go back and hand these in. We don't need to kill that. And here we go. Right, back into Withering Gulch. Let's go and hand these quests in. So first one, Blade Guard Kaja. You saw Jazrazek. What would he be doing trying to break into the old pyramid? I'm not sure we did see him. I kind of joined the battle at the end. Whatever the reason, it can't be good. So 7,400 experience for that one. And then Jorak, we've got the weathered satchels. Jorak quickly digs through the satchels. Much is missing, but hopefully there's enough hair for a worthy offering. So do we go for the trousers, which are definitely a downgrade on what we've got at the moment, or do we go for the wrist guards, which are also a downgrade of what we've got at the moment? So let's just grab the trousers. And that's number 2, achieving progress on dangers in the desert. So we're now 2/7 of the way through this, which is great. Okay, let's go and grab this Blade Guard Kaja's quest. Jorak's wounds have healed enough for him to travel. He has agreed to guide us to the temple. The sooner we leave, the better. Rakira won't survive in the desert for long. Travel with Mira's caravan in search of a war guard Rakira. So let's accept that.
Keep moving.
And I think at this stage, before we go and jump on her caravan and wander off, we'll call that for this recording. We've made some good progress heading into Voldun. Obviously, we've done this old Volpera hideaway and come down here to Atulamon. And I think we're going to head down in this area here now, which is great. In fact, we've got a wrench to hand in before we jump on this caravan, so we might go and do that first. I might do that off. No, I'll do it on recording. I'll do it at the start of the next recording. But yeah, some good progress. We're now nearly up to level 39, so we're starting to get the experience again after that period in Duskwallow Marsh where we weren't gaining any experience. And yeah, we're starting to get some good equipment as well. So good progress made all around. So thanks again for watching, and until next time, goodbye.